Consumers or buyers demand goods and services. What is demand? If a consumer demands a good or a service, they are willing and able to consume a quantity of that good or service at a given price. For example, if Jeff is willing and able to consume one PS5 at a price of £600, he is said to demand one PS5 at £600. The quantity of a good or a service that a consumer will be willing and able to consume will depend upon the price of the good. We can model the relationship between the price of a good and the quantity of a good that consumers are willing and able to consume by drawing a demand curve. If you add up the quantity each individual consumer demands of a good or a service at different prices, you get the market demand curve. This curve models the relationship between the price of a good or service and the quantity of that good or service that consumers are willing and able to consume. Remember though, this is just a model of the buyer's side of the market. In reality, there is no demand curve for PS5s showing the exact amount of demand at different prices. But the demand curve says that in general, the quantity of a good or a service that consumers demand will depend upon the price of the good. The law of demand states that there is an inverse relationship between the price of a good and the quantity of a good demanded. In other words, when the price of a good decreases, a consumer's willingness and ability to consume the good increases, and vice versa. When the price of a good increases, a consumer's willingness and ability to consume the good will decrease. In this example, as the price of a good falls from £3,000 to £300, the quantity of the good demanded increases from 100 units to 10,000 units. Assuming that the price of a good or service changes and nothing else, or ceteris paribus in fancy economics terms, there will be a movement along the demand curve, as demand will either increase or decrease. In this example, we begin at a price of £600 and go to our demand curve to see what the market demand is for this good or service at that price level. In this case, demand at £600 would be at 50 units. If the price of this good increases to £720, the demand will fall to 20 units, as less people will be willing and able to consume the good. So an increase in the price of a good or a service will lead to a contraction in demand. If price decreases, there will be an extension in demand. In this example, if the price falls from £600 to £480, demand increases from 50 units to 70 units. Remember, this model assumes that movements along the demand curve occur when the price of a good changes and assume that other factors are fixed, equal, or constant. When prices remain the same and other factors change, a shift in the demand curve will occur.